Hello, Beach Tidy. I hope I'm announced right. Beach Tidy 24. Forgive how I look. It's actually 3 in the morning, and I usually do this. Get up and I worship the Lord and stuff. But I heard your story about your visit over at Walmart, and the first time I ever seen your profile, and looking through your videos and about I heard your story about the ice in the Walmart and stuff. And I have a story myself, and I just would like to share it to you and see what you thought of it. I was about I was about 9 years old, and I don't think I ever didn't believe in Jesus. I think I've always believed in Jesus. I always loved Jesus, and I was a hiker. I lived up in Sumter, Oregon. Usually go out by myself for 6, 7 hours at a time. And one day I went out kind of late, and it was about I don't even know what time it is, but it started getting dark. And all of a sudden I stop and I look around. And I'm in the middle of the woods and everything looks the same. I'm going, uh-oh. Okay. And I walk over this way. Nothing looks familiar. Walk over that way. Nothing looks familiar. 9-year-old kid. Dark. Stuck in the woods. Nowhere to go. And of course, a typical 9-year-old kid starts panicking. And I just didn't know what to do. And all of a sudden I heard something above me. And I look up above me and there's this huge owl. First owl I've ever seen. And of course me being a kid, I'm sitting there going, wow, cool, check that out. And I walk up to the tree and he flies away to another tree. And his wingspan must have been 6 foot, 7 foot long. I mean, this owl was huge. Most beautiful bird I've ever seen. And I followed it. And I was so intrigued by this owl and how beautiful and big it was that I kept following it. But every time I got close to the tree, he flew away to another tree. And I kept up with him. And about half hour, 45 minutes later, I finally get to a tree, and he stays there for like 2 minutes. I'm sitting there looking at him, and then he flies away again, takes off again. And I ran after him, and sure enough, about 20 feet in front of me, there is a road. And the road that owl led me to was the road that I came off from to go up into the woods. He led me home. I got on the road and I walked home. Got home about 20 minutes later. And I was scared. It was nighttime, middle of the woods, Oregon, Sumter, Oregon. There's only 287 people in Sumter. Everything else is woods and mountains. I was worried. And this owl, Jesus, sent, led me home. And that would have to, I have to say that would have to be the most incredible thing, that one of the most neatest things that's ever happened in my. And I'm sure a lot of things happen like that. You know, like in Bruce Almighty, when Jim Carrey says, "Lord, please give me a sign. Please, Lord, I need a sign." And a truck full of signs says, "Stop! You don't know where you're going. Slow down. Stop." You know, we just don't see the signs. But when you're in with God, like back then, I didn't see the sign. I didn't know it was Him because I wasn't as spiritually filled as I am now. But now that I am spiritually filled, now I do love Jesus. I knew it was Him. I knew it was Him that just led me home. It was the neatest thing that I've ever been through so far. So, anyways, I heard your story at the Walmart. That was a cool little story, neat little story. You know what's a shame about those stories is Jesus does that to everyone. You know, He saves everyone's lives like that and stuff. And the sad part is, there's a lot of people who don't see it, but they're still here. So I hope you enjoyed it, and good to meet you. I described you, and I sent you a friend request. And I hope to get to know you better and get to know everybody else better on YouTube. All the Christians. I'm learning a lot. So later days and God bless.